Hi, I am Christopher Simeoni. I'm an ambassador of the LDAQ, Learning Disability Association of Quebec. I joined and I became an ambassador because a lot of people out there get diagnosed and then feel there's a huge stigma over the diagnosis because they don't understand what it truly means. I will explain what a learning disability is in a way that changes that stigma, destroys it, if to be said. Because I do not believe that when someone's diagnosed, it means it's the end of the world. It's not. All it really means is you have more rights and no one to discriminate against you. Learning disability is to do with decoding and exporting information. Learning disability means learning difference. Why? Because everyone exports information differently and decodes information differently. That's all it means. So, what I will be explaining is that this is your brain, connects to your eyes, connects to your ears, connects to your mouth. Those are three mechanics right there. For myself, it's dyslexia, so my difficulty is with reading. What mechanic would that be? My eyes. You read and decode information through reading through the eyes. So, for myself, there's two things that are supposed to happen together. This is putting sound and finding meaning right away. For me, it happens one after another. My biggest difficulty is when it comes to putting the sound. But I have used adaptations to be able to get that information into my brain, which I will get to. So as I'm going to explain this, is that doesn't mean I'm dumb because I can still get the information in my head. I'm still able to decode information into it through my ears. If you're talking about it, if you're actually doing what the information is. For example, you could be talking about a phone. Now, talking about it is now using the mechanics of my ear. I'm decoding all the information that is being spoken about, just like how you are listening to me speak right now. Exporting, I can write about it. I can write about the phone. I can give you a whole essay on it. Some people, like myself, putting it down on paper is going to be more difficult than expressing it verbally. That's why I am better when it comes to exporting information verbally. Now, to my dyslexia. As I've explained, this is what happens, right? It's one after another. So, what do I use to take care of my difficulty when it comes to putting sound? Well, I use an adaptive technology where in today's age, technology is everywhere. There's an app for that. It can happen. So myself, I need an app. Well, I need a computer system that reads to me. Now, what I mean reads to me, it means puts the sound for me, and the rest I'll take care of, finding the meaning and everything like that. And there you go. I overcame my biggest difficulty, reading, by having a computer read it to me. And there's nothing wrong with that because as it's being read to me, instead of using the mechanics of my eyes, which I have difficulty with, I'm using my ears. And as I'm talking with it, the computer, and I'm just going with the words, I'm talking about it. I'm decoding it as well. So, I hope that this has been helpful because the truth is, being diagnosed with learning disability does not mean you're dumb. It means you learn differently. You have a different way of expressing. You have a different way of decoding. And that's all it means. And I really hope that I have destroyed the stigma of People who have learning disability means they're dumb because they really aren't. No one is, to be honest. Being diagnosed with anything doesn't mean you're dumb. It just means you decode maybe slower, differently. That's all it means. So thank you for listening, and I hope that I have changed your view on a learning disability. Thank you.